Hi, it's John. Welcome to the channel. Drinking a cup of coffee this morning, 4:20 in the morning. Yeah, 4:20 in the morning. You might hear my washer going. It's right behind me here. Figured I'd get some stuff done early this morning. And I was thinking about this tax break that Trudeau rolled out earlier this week, cutting the GST, giving people a $250 check, those people who make under $150,000 a year, bribing you with your own money. Remember that. This is not government money. This is your money. They take way too much from you, and now he's trying to give you a break. But I have been surprised by a lot of the articles and actually quite pleased by articles I've read on this. Many people are just saying this is going to blow a $6 to $7 billion hole in our deficit, a deficit that is way too big already, and it's not really going to do much to help people. Somebody said that if they get this in place by December 15th, you'll save about $5 on a Christmas tree if you're lucky, and if you wait that long to to get a Christmas tree. And this is all about trying to get Pierre Poilievre, the leader of the opposition here in Canada, to react to it, to vote down a tax break for Canadians. It's not about helping Canadians. It's about helping Justin Trudeau and his party get out of the dumpster fire that they are right now in the polls. That's all this is about. But we are about 11 months away from an election here in Canada. We're expecting it October 2025. And my question is this: what else is Trudeau willing to do to try to save his sinking ship? This is a desperate man. So I came up with a couple of things this morning. There's probably more, and as I get closer to the election, more will pop up, and I'll probably talk about them. But one, I predict he is going to promise a universal basic income in Canada. There have been politicians in Canada that have floated this out for years. I actually spoke to Hugh Siegel, who passed away couple of years ago. He was a senator. I spoke to him about this on the air a number of years ago. He was in favor of this. I think it's basically money for nothing, and it doesn't incentivize working. It incentivizes sitting around to do nothing. But Trudeau is going to float this out probably within the election range. So about 6 weeks before the election, he's going to throw this issue out as a wedge issue to try to get Poilievre to go against it. He wants to make Poilievre react to what he's doing because Poilievre wants this to be about the carbon tax, and Trudeau wants to get away from that. The carbon tax is not very popular here in Canada. People want to see it go. So he has to make this about something else. So he's going to float out a universal basic income just prior to the election. The other thing he's going to do is he's going to forgive student loans or a portion of student loans in Canada. They did this in the United States against the Supreme Court's will. Biden was giving students money, and it was taxpayers' money once again. So he's going to do this, and I actually looked online to see what the student loan debt is like in Canada. The average recent graduate of a bachelor's degree owes about has about $30,000 in debt. So he is going to do that. Another wedge issue: free money for young people who Trudeau desperately needs to vote for him. I also think he's going to give more tax incentives for first-time home buyers. Of course, housing is a real issue in Canada, United States, Britain, I think in Australia as well. All the countries where we've allowed a lot of illegal people to come into the country, we won't have any place to live, and housing prices are going through the roof. And Pierre Poilievre, who is again the leader of the opposition here, has made this an issue, even though Trudeau said about a year and a half ago that housing is not a federal responsibility. He's going to give another tax incentive and make it another wedge issue for the upcoming election. He wants Poilievre to go against this, all right? And again, this is bribing you with your own money, returning your money to its rightful owner, which is you. This is your money he's handing out. And finally, not a money issue, but Trudeau is going to make a major announcement about his personal life, which won't surprise me at all, and it probably won't surprise his wife either. Thanks for watching.